माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, स्वागत है आप सभी का चैनल करियर गाइड ब्रो में, जिसके द्वारा आपको जानकारी मिलती है अबाउट लेटेस्ट नोटिफिकेशन, एग्जाम पैटर्न एंड स्ट्रेटजीज टू क्रैक दीज एग्जाम्स. तो after a successful mentorship program of SIDBI, here we are once again with another notification of PNB, Specialist Officer Recruitment. It is so the starting date is 3rd of March, closing date is 24th of March. Exam date is already given, April May, in month of April May. So the post advertised here are for credit officer, scale 1, 250 vacancies are there. GM/GS1, officer industry, these are for BTech. Scale 2 manager IT, 5 vacancies. Senior manager 5. Data scientist 3 vacancies for scale 2, and scale 3 2 vacancies for data scientist. Then cyber security 5 and 5 for scale 2 and 3. Total 350 vacancies are there. Category wise breakup of these vacancies is given over here. You can check it out accordingly. So moving forward in the notification, let's talk about the eligibility of exam. So candidate must be a nationality of Indian origin. Then coming to the education qualification and experience, that would be given somewhere and below. So qualification work experience will be counted till 24th of March, that is closing date of application. The result of the qualification prescribed in certification must have been declared on or before 24 of March. So the candidates applying should have a valid degree or experience as on date 24th of March. Keep this in mind, please. Relaxation is given. Then moving forward, some journal terms and conditions are given. Moving further, let's see about exam pattern and selection procedure. Selection procedure will be online test followed by PI or only person interview if candidates are less. So possibility for other vacancy like scale 3 data scientist and all, there must be only interview, and other possibility is there that there is a written exam. There can be a written exam also. So for written test, the pattern is given: reasoning 25 marks, English 25 marks, quants 50 marks, questions are also 50, and professional knowledge of 50 marks. 50 questions will be there. Candidates have to qualify all tests of part 1 and 2. Professional knowledge will be evaluated only for those candidates who qualify in part 1. So you need to clear part 1 first, then you are eligible for further evaluation of professional knowledge part. Candidates who obtain minimum qualifying marks as marks as decided by bank in part 1 will be considered for shortlisting for interview on the basis of merit prepared as per marks obtained by them in part 2, that is professional knowledge. So listen this carefully. The professional knowledge is your merit part, right? And part 1 is qualifying in nature, but you have to qualify in all these section as merit decided by the bank itself. Number of candidates to be called for interview shall be decided by bank. So they haven't given the ratio already. Personal interview here is of 50 marks. Minimum qualifying marks is already given, 45 for SC/ST and 50% for 25 in interview. Candidates obtaining minimum qualifying marks in personal interview will provisionally selected for ensuing offer of appointment in based on aggregate scores obtained by them in phase 2 and professional knowledge, that is phase 2, that is online test, professional knowledge and interview. So it will be 50 for professional and 50 for interview, total 100 marks. Moving further, examination centers are given. Let's check out for eligibility criteria of qualification, which is very important. You need to know accordingly. You should apply, or you can apply or not. Application fee is given here 59 rupees for SC, ST, PWD and other category. It is 1180 rupees. There is a surety bond also by bank. For scale 1 it is 3 lakhs. Bond period is 5 years. For scale 3 is 3 lakhs. For scale 2 is 2 lakhs for 3 years, and scale 1 it is 1 lakh for 3 years. Credit history, they need a CIBIL score of above 680 for joining the bank. So if you are having any pending payments or overdues, or your CIBIL score is below this par value, you should be considering for improving this CIBIL. Now moving forward, here they have given us the annexure. So for officer cadet JMG scale 1, minimum age is 21, maximum age is 30 years. They need CA or CMA qualified, ICWA qualified candidates, or CFA. Besides that, if you are having a post graduation diploma in management, full-time MBA with 60% mark, then you are also eligible. Experience is nil. Desirable is in risk, financial analysis, and etc. Post qualification work, nil experience is required. Certification is also nil. Then desirable is work experience in bank, etc. So job roles is given here. You can check it out. For officer in industry, the age limit is same. Then you should have a BTech in civil, electrical, mechanical, textile, mining, chemical, metallurgy, electronics and communication, computer science, and these with 60% marks. There is no certification or experience is required, not even desirable. And desirable is MBA if it's well and good. If you don't have, then no issue. In case where MBA or PGDM is mentioned, the qualification guidelines will be available. Applicable. The course is required for 2 years. The course should be full time. In case of major minors, major specialization should be in finance if you are applying for credit. Candidates having MBA or PhD with more than 2 specialization and or general MBA are not eligible to apply. So if you are a candidate having MBA or PGDM with more than 2 specialization or general MBA you have, then you are not eligible according to these notification. Moving further, we have manager IT, BTech MCA, BTech CS, and senior manager IT, upper age 35 for scale 2, 38 for scale 3, manager data scientist, and the minimum experience required is 3 years for senior manager and 2 years for scale 2, that is manager. So we have completely finished the notification. If you are having any doubt or query regarding the next exam or the notification we just discussed, then you should ड्रॉप अ कमेंट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. तो इसी के साथ मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. तब तक के लिए प्लीज़ डू सब्सक्राइब एंड वॉच फॉर लेटेस्ट अपडेट्स थ्रू आवर टेलीग्राम चैनल एंड यूट्यूब चैनल एज वेल. इसी के साथ जय हिंद, जय भारत.